Hello again. Welcome to Minecraft. This is a series that is long overdue. I was supposed to do it like in February of 2025, and it's now November of 2025. So we are going to ignore that. Me and some buddies finally got together and started doing this Minecraft server, and I was recording it, and I do intend to make videos on it. Minor issue. All my recordings are through the replay mod. So this video is going to be a bunch of build montages and voiceover mainly, because I don't have any proper recordings. However, future videos will be properly recorded with the little voice chat that we have and all the little fun stuff. But with that out of the way, we should get started. So Create Blood and Empires was a server that me and my friends were supposed to start a while ago, like I said, and we're finally getting around to it now. So initially, when the server started up, there were 4 of us, including me standing right next to the living Dark Prismarine block, Will, who is the Dark Prismarine block, he's my buddy, Shad, who's the one in the menu, and the one hiding behind us also in menu is Ribbit. We were the 4 people who initially got on the server when it first started up, and ventured out and started making our own homestead basically as soon as the server opened. There are going to be more people coming in as time progresses, but basically it was just us to start. So like I said in the intro, I unfortunately don't have a lot of footage, and by a lot I mean basically at all, of me getting to where you see in this clip and then subsequently building there. I have some, because I kept turning the replay mod on and off, seeing like what the difference would be. This is my first time playing with it ever, which was quite exciting. But we all spread out. I picked this spot, which was about 3,000-ish blocks south from spawn, which you guys will see that most likely in any coming video if I have to travel all the way to where people are. Outside of Will actually moved with us-ish and is about 100 to 500 blocks north of us. So he's the only one nearby, but aside from that, it's just this mountain and us. Now, this mountain was an actual purposeful selection because I went through the Mine Colonies styles and I decided that for this server we were going to build a cavern, which I thought would be super fun to do. So most of the footage is going to be me digging holes in the coming future because that is what the cavern needs. And I actually, coming up, I'm going to get to some of the hole digging that I did before I started recording things proper. But this was just me leveling out the area, trying to get everything started, and thinking that, oh, I didn't need to record because I had the replay mod when I was grossly mistaken. So the one huge downside of recording like this is you have 0 clue of what is actually happening with the mod pack. So as a brief rundown for future videos, we're using mine colonies to try and make these like little nation states almost to fight each other basically for fun, is what it boils down to. I mean, it's a blend of mine colonies and Create. So if you ever seen Create a Colony by SpeedYT, it's kind of the same thing, even though these videos will probably be nothing like that. Maybe. It really depends on how my editing style feels that day. But in general, the idea is we're using Create and a bunch of Create plugins and mine colonies to go to war with each other or fight around and just overall have a little bit of fun with nations and whatnot. That's the grand plan. So next video is probably going to be town hall building because that's what I was working on last when I was playing on the server, and just generally trying to get mine colonies set up because it's a mod that I have played with maybe once. So this is probably gonna go terribly, because Shad and Rivet both have experience with mine colonies, limited experience from what I've been told, but experience nonetheless, which is gonna give them a huge edge over me. Will is the only one who's in the same boat as me of not knowing basically anything about how mine colonies plays. But it overall should be really exciting. I'm excited to show you all the Create contraptions and other stuff that I end up making. And for the time being, I'm just going to let the replay play out as I dig my little hole, and then I'll be back to give you a recap at the end of it. So that was a lot and kind of meaningless, except for me running down what the server is. I just felt like I couldn't start with everything that I have in the middle of what the series should be without at least explaining what I have done so far, at least vaguely. And it was really just a bunch of travel, mining, travel, mining, travel, mining. And I hardly have myself set up to start actually doing the fun stuff that's actually interesting to watch. So, with that said, that is going to be basically it for this little short introduction video. I plan to post a actual proper video to the series extremely soon. So if you think this is an interesting concept and you want to see it and you want to see me and my buddies basically kill each other over pixels, do stick around because there will be plenty of that to come. But anyways, I am back. I'm going to stick around for as long as this series will take, probably even more, because let's be honest, if this is fun, I'm going to do it again and again and again and again, because the 2-week Minecraft phase never fucking ends. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!